In today's episode, we set up a battery factory. It's small, but it does the job. We use up some of the extra fuel to make some energy. And we get into drones. Oh, baby. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, my fellow friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm having a great one myself. In last week's episode, we did Fixmas. We made our epic holiday factory, which continues to deliver amazing presents. Yeah, a couple episodes ago, we worked on our Boomba factory, and now we have lots of big explosive devices. And as promised, we're going to actually take these big booms and bring them over to our main base. And I figured this would be a good opportunity to use some drones. And when we take a look at drones, we're gonna need a couple things other than the place to make them, spawn them, fly them from, store the goods that they need to carry, and the drones themselves. But we're also gonna need to give them a new fuel source, which we don't have, which is batteries. And if we look at the recipes for batteries, we've unlocked all of the alternative recipes that exist as far as I know. And I think we're gonna use the second one, the alternative recipe down here, because this looks to be more complex and possibly more expensive, whereas this one I think we can actually do right where we're standing in the basement of our Boomba factory. We're already bringing sulfur. We have aluminum very close, actually just above us to the right. We have plastic. Well, we don't have plastic, actually. That's not true. This is what we're actually going to need to make, but that's what we can make in the basement. We also have copper coming in, so making copper should be pretty easy. Then we need a manufacturer and 30 a minute. Making 30 batteries a minute. I think that's all we're going to need. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's take a look at what we have down below here. So if we look over yonder, we have copper coming in. We're also scooching copper over towards the main base. We also have some oil coming in here, which interestingly enough, I do believe, yeah, see, we're already making some key components of this process here. We're making heavy oil residue, which we can use to make some of this stuff. Let's take a look here for plastics. We also have the sulfur. So I think we have enough room in here to actually make like a little mini starter battery factory for our starter drones. Okay, so we've set up the basics here and we'll go over the process real quick. We already had oil coming in. I basically just split it off. We're making plastic here, just the straight up vanilla recipe. We're making 30 a minute. Just overclocked it by 1. We're then pulling that overclocked plastic over into, actually we're doing it twice, sorry. We're making 60 a minute. This one is overclocked as well. We're bringing the plastic up and in, we're merging it, and then we're stuffing into the assembler to make the batteries. As you can see, we needed 60 per minute. We're then taking the residue, which is great. This works out in our favor, to go ahead and process the smokeless black powder, which we were already creating. So life's good. Then over here, we're gonna turn this into, I think, right, I'm debating whether or not we're gonna package this or whether we're gonna turn this into fuel. I think the goal here we'll siphon some of this off because I don't feel like making empty canisters. So this is my first thought process. But I think we're actually gonna make fuel, and then maybe we just put a little generator out here just to pick up some extra energy. And that way we don't have to add another complexity to the production line. So the last thing I have to do is do the all clad. So let's go ahead and get that connected, and then we can figure out how to bring this all up top, and then let's check out the drones. All right, so I've run the all clad down into the base, and it's gonna go do its thing while we set up the drones. I wanted to take a look here. So now that we have everything coming to the factory, let's take a look at transportation and let's look at the drone port. And I think it's basically, yeah, so there we can see the batteries on the left side and then the in and outs on the right. And I don't know where we're gonna put this. I'll just put it down for now. Let's take a look at it. Probably needs some power, I imagine. That's a thing. So let's plug it in over there. And here we go. So basically drone port number 1. So this is gonna be, if we look at the map, we're gonna be, whoa, it's messy, but we're over here in this lake. We're gonna move that, or have the drones fly all the way over to our other main storage facility. So it's not a very far distance, but it's, you know, like kind of yonder-ish, just behind that mountain over there. And yeah, so let's see. Let's check out a drone, see if we can place this down. So looks like, oh, we need some miners. Okay, let's build some miners real quick. Production workshop. We can do that. Put you down like a so. Make one of those. I don't know how many drones we're going to need. For now, I think we'll start with 1 or 2 and go from there. So let's go ahead and plop this sucker in. Transportation, drones. And so, yeah, it looks like you can't place it you can't place it on the ground. So you have to place it on the drone port. Ooh, very schmexy. It's got some nice jet engines and some fans to take off and land. And yeah, so here we just need to configure it to go to the other place. Now we only have the one port, but here you go. I guess this is where we enter in the destination. So let me go install the second port and see if we can get things moving a bit. All right, before going and setting up the second station, I had a kind of a change of mind here. We're gonna move or connect the batteries up real quick and make sure all of the items we want to move over are in here. We've named it the Hulk station. And so all that you've missed is me literally just running those things up. So if we go back down below here, we'll see we've got the manufacturing of the batteries complete and hooked up. We've brought the all-clad down. Oh, what says, no children are harmed in the making of this dungeon. This site has been accident-free for 0 minutes. You have to watch the stream to understand what that's all about. Anyways, yeah, so everything's coming in now, and we're manufacturing 30 batteries per minute. We just need plastic, but we can't make plastic until we deal with the fuel scenario. So that's something we are going to have to manage soon-ish. All right, so we're over by our main storage now. And as you can see, we put in the second station. We call it Smash Station. And it's using about 9 batteries per round trip. So we definitely have a lot of extra batteries. And for now, we're just bringing over our Boombas and storing them in here. As you can see, it's already full, which is great. And we're already creating a backlog. Now, the drones, I mean, if we go ahead, everybody's gonna hate me. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I already did it once. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's just go ahead and put something in for future Boom to take care of, because he's so rude half the time. Yeah, that guy always is just talking about past Boom. He's always blaming me for all of his problems. Well, here you go, buddy. Take that. Normally I would just delete it, but let's go ahead and empty out the container and see if we can get the drone. Now, here we go. Just in time, even. Look at this. Here comes the drone in for a landing. It offloads. What kind of... Ooh, you got little antennas. Oh, you look so cute. Look at you smiling at me. Hi, buddy. How's it going? What's your name? What's your name? All right. Hey, you're so rude. Okay, fine. Whatever. Take off. Go away. We'll see you later, buddy. But as you can see, we're emptying a reasonable number. I don't know... I mean, I guess we could try to figure out the efficiencies, but right now I don't super care, because we produce these at a rate that we can never possibly ever. Oh, there's another one. Look at this. Here's his buddies coming in. So here comes the second guy. Yeah, we never really need to worry about running out of bombs now. So anyways, this is gonna go cycle through. We'll just, for now, you know what? That's a great way to use and generate some tickets, please. Maybe. Oh, 46. Looking good. Anyways, future Boom will have to deal with this mess. We'll probably figure out a different solution. We also need to build ourselves a little place where we can get our ammo station. But we won't do that today. That'll be a future thing, because I have some ideas, because we still haven't unlocked the rifle yet. And now that we have drones in the works, all we need to do is expand our drone network. But I'm really happy that we managed to learn all about them in this episode. Next week, we're getting into plastic. We're going to be building out a massive plastic factory, probably on the order of at least 1,500, possibly 1,800 plastic per minute. So stay tuned for next week's episode. Anyways, if you like this one, make sure you bang on the like button down below. Crash that subscribe button. And as always, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. My name is Boom, and I'm out.